Anaiis, Salles here, Patreon Sage. I am here for another intuitive reading for the Sacred Union and Twin Flame Collective. And that is including more and more of you as with each successive wave of new energies coming in to our reality sets, our experiences, our ways that we are waking up, and we're in all different kinds of environments doing that. Yeah, so these are intuitive card readings for you, and I just did a longer video on a post Pisces full moon energy that just came rolling in around 4 o'clock early, 4:30, 4:15 early this morning. Very disturbing, very compacted, compressive, neg intent energy. And those of you who have come through the Pisces full moon with the parallel energies that were so beautiful, and the timeline shifts that had happened before the Pisces full moon, moving everyone into gentler, easier glide paths for awakening on the ascension path, got a huge hit last night. So some of you may have awoken this morning feeling like, what just happened? So it was important for me to do that video. It'll be available here. And in that video, I've linked to my other interviews that I've given on YouTube over the years. So what we have here is we have the divine masculine energy and we have a divine feminine energy. And these energies in my readings, I've got to be careful because I'll knock everything over. This black egg represents the divine feminine. This beautiful golden egg represents source. And this egg is, let me turn it right side up, is the cosmic egg for the awakened, balanced, divine masculine electrical male. And this card is the transformation of this card. So what came through in the frequencies in the middle of the night last night was being broadcast by this station, by the egg that has been swallowed by the serpent. For me, this is an incredibly negative card. I have nothing against snakes per se. I've handled them, I'm not afraid of them, etc. But this represents snake and serpent energy and incredible negative intent. And these energies are part of the architecture of the matrix. They're designers of the system of separation. They're the designers of your emotional and mental pain body. So this is shorthand. This is a visual cue for me that whenever this energy shows up in a reading, I know that people are going to be experiencing this individually in something that happens to them during the day, or collectively in a world event, something that happens in your city or town, something that, this is just what it looks like. Usually these things are coordinated, so like we would get a beautiful ascension wave of mass, beautiful frequencies of love and light, and then we find our day has gone easier and we've had everything we've needed has arrived and shown up for us, and people have shown up for us. This is the opposite of that. And so just be aware that this is going on, and it probably, because I grounded another response correction in the earth grid last night after I woke up and realized what was going on. This may not last very long, but please be aware that this may be part of your environment today. Maybe for a few hours, could be a few days at most. I hope it's certainly not longer to that. But you have to choose. You have to refuse to give consent to participate when they bring you these little gifts. You just have to say, no thanks, not for me. You can have it, take it back, I don't want it. All right, so we have that. Well, yeah, it's not the central energy, but we do have that involved in the reading. And here for the divine masculine, we have beautiful earth energies, in the presence of the beautiful, grounded. I like to think of this as the sacred buffalo. I hope you can see this. Maybe I'll move this over here. I'm always knocking things over. It's funny. Perhaps that's better. I hope so. But anyway, here we have the beautiful energy of the sacred buffalo. And here we have the beautiful energy of the dolphin, cetacean, whale people. So this is Earth, organic, Native American lineage and DNA that is showing up here symbolically. And this is cetacean, dolphin people DNA energy that arrived on Earth in the DNA mix at some point and became part of what was on offer here as Gaia allowed these genetics, both of these genetics, to come into play in the world that she has built for us. So this is the divine masculine. This is you today, very grounded and very strong and very sensitive and emotionally connected, which is good energy to move through this day with because it may likely be a challenge for you. Look for interference and breathe into your heart chakra. Look for being triggered and breathe into your heart chakra. Look for being provoked and be in your whale and buffalo energy. And just simply internally, quietly to yourself say, I do not consent. I will not participate. You don't even have to say it out loud. You just have to breathe that into your heart and just say it quietly to yourself. So this is the divine masculine energy. And this is beautiful because this is you today, divine masculine. Those of you who are on timeline track, on your ascension journey, this is a beautiful merging, unification of your higher self with your emotional and mental bodies here, coming into your physical reality for a beautiful merge of your personality and even what's left of your ego, if you still have one, with the purest, most divine part of you. Lit up, eyes open, hearts open. So this is how you're approaching your relationships, all of them, not just with your sacred other today, but that's the energy that you're carrying. Now over here, interestingly, we have more of this dolphin cetacean energy, and this is a particular DNA. I have a son, my younger son is genetically a dolphin person. It took me a long time to understand what that meant, but finally I woke up to what it meant for him to be a dolphin person. And yeah, I love him dearly, and he is indeed a golden child for me. And here we have the phoenix, which is fire energy. This is playful, emotionally balanced, joyful, curious, very much an energy, divine feminine, that is very happy and prefers playful community rather than isolation. And this is the phoenix, and this is a card that reflects this energy, is an etheric energy. It is an energy of transformation by fire. It is an energy of rising from the dark and ascending. So this is very much a beautiful card that is signaling where the feminine energy, divine feminine, where you are today as you're moving through your ascension journey. And for you, you may be feeling really great, really free, really liberated, and you're feeling your transmutation process is happening in a very gentle way and yet very powerful way. So again, you may also find that you're burning off something that you might have been triggered into, a reaction flare overnight or over the next couple of days, but you are carrying this energy, and your sacred union masculine energy is vibing with you and meeting you and supporting, you're all supporting each other in your union with these energies. So this is a beautiful way to move through this. And this is absolutely a follow-up on the kinds of new energies that move through, parallel through the full moon portal in Pisces. Okay. So your partner, if you're on this emotional wavelength together, you're both feeling very aware of your emotional environment. You're able to express your emotions with depth and clarity and kindness. So this may be you and your partner, how you're relating to each other emotionally right now. For the next, I don't even know what to say about time anymore, but this is you. However, Divine Feminine, if you're having moments where your Divine Masculine energy is in a grounded buffalo, very powerful, very stable, very grounded, and running in a herd mentality, just be aware that your emotional resonance with this may be a more challenging thing for you to work out. So if this is you and your partner, just be aware that you can be lighthearted and playful and respond to the serious intent of this magnificent and powerful creature with a gentle energy that recognizes the power, that recognizes the intentionality of your partner, but you respond in a lighthearted way. You know? Very feminine here, very masculine energy. And likewise, Divine Masculine, if you are in your deep feels right now, your deep feels, and you're moving from your grounded energy, your physical body, more into your emotional energy, and you're experiencing some deep feels, and your partner is in her fire, feminine fire, just be aware that this dynamic could be going on and that it could get a little steamy between the two of you. And that steamy could be co-creative and sensual, or that steamy could be triggered by this. And then you're going to have an issue, right? And then you're going to maybe generate something that really isn't about either one of you, but it's about this energy coming in and literally messing with your energy field and subtle bodies, because at this point you may still be consenting to some of that. You're not quite all the way out. You'll see here there's no timeline change here, there's no swan energy here. So this, I feel, is a reading for people who are just coming into the sacred union, or if you want to call it twin flame energies. They're new. They're going to be people who will be coming into union in 2020 and beyond. So now I did share that the Divine Feminine is over here, but we haven't shown where her energies are. We've got the Himself card, which is this beautiful awake and aware masculine energy in the body, completely aligned with and collaborating with, and on every level, his higher self, his multidimensional self. That's where the Divine Masculine is, your energy, whether it's you in your inner union or you with a partner, or the male energies in your life. Now for the feminine side, here we have the Singer of Courage, and we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixie. The Singer of Courage applies to the Divine Feminine having the chutzpah the balls to stand up to this energy and tell it to go F itself, and no, I don't consent, and you come any closer and I'm going to blow you up because I have that much power now and I'm just beginning to feel it. So that's going to take courage on your part, because we're coming out of that submissive, super girly feminine who would see a snake and scream and run instead of going lunging at it and scaring the snake away. So that had that experience this summer. That energy is shifting in us, divine feminine, and so that is a reflection of the courage that we're finding within ourselves. And we're balancing out our spiritual warrior energy with our delightful, delicious, love me, kiss me, I love you, smoochy, happy giving and receiving of unconditional love to ourselves, to those who are in our everyday circles of life, and just really feeling yummy, yummy, yummy. And we can accept and receive being yummed up, and we love yumming other people up. All right, so this is where you're at coming into this post Pisces full moon energy before Saturn lands on us tomorrow, goes direct. So this is that. So those of you who are interested in astrology, you can go find out more about that from other readers. So at the core of really moving forward is honesty, because when we wake up, one of the first things that we have the courage to ask is, what's really going on here? What's really going on here? And when we open up to that kind of honesty, look at the eyes, look at the absolutely alert and attuned nervous system that absolutely is going predator alert, predator alert, predator alert, predator alert, wants my quantum, wants my emotional energy, wants me to be in fear thoughts, wants me to be in thoughts of scarcity, a lack, whatever. Right? Predator alert. So we have this here, and this is part of our courage, as well as it is part of our power. To combine these two energies and to move forward towards this and say, absolutely not, no thank you. Your time is up. Your time is certainly up in my reality. I'm not having it. Okay, and that can play out in so many ways that you yourself will have to decide what feels right for you. Now, next we have out the green woman. And while this is a divine feminine energy of yummy, yummy, yum me up, I'm going to love and yum you up, this is the energy of a very protective, very dynamic, very strong. I see this as a woman with her her guard dog, and her guard dog is protecting her, and she's protecting the guard dog, and they're both protecting their forest home. And she's got a sense of humor, you know. She looks like a pretty sassy bitch here. And this is a beautiful energy to come up against this. This is beautiful. So you bring these two energies together, divine feminine, divine masculine, yeah? And you bring it forward and you begin to unwrap this from your core third chakra. You must get these energies out of your third chakra so your third chakra can evolve into what it is meant to be. And if you're still having, talking about a 7 chakra system and your solar plexus is the center of your power, you're not there yet. So you've got to unwrap this. And you have these two beautiful energies to help you do that. Okay, and then lastly we have out the collection of pixies. I love this card. This is your soul group. This is your raise your hands high friends. These are your friends who will come running when you call. These are your friends who will call you when when they can feel you thinking about them. Beautiful energy here. And this is part of this dynamic of operating with these kinds of friendships, soul group with truth, transparency, and trust. And knowing that this is who we all get to be when we move through life in this energy, in this way. So this is a very, very basic reading. I'm going to get some guidance cards. This is for people who are just waking up, just starting to feel the stirring, looking around at the world and going, uh-oh, uh-oh. You can't miss it. It cannot be denied any longer. So I welcome you into your awakening journey. I'm happy to assist you in any way that I can. And this is just the basics, the very basics for you to begin to understand what's at play here for you, you know, and then how to begin to align that with what you're experiencing every day in your physical life, in your relationships. So I do offer a lot of classes and online group work that is available. It's reasonably affordable. And I hope that you will not feel like you have to go through these very challenging frequency, I call it frequency fuckery, and I have a remedy for frequency fuckery so that you have support in not consenting, and that is a source solution, and you know the information will be in the description box. So I'm going to take 3 guidance cards, and this is from the Language of Light deck, and I'm just going to do this and see. Okay, we have one out. Soul name, your soul name. And so I'm going to put this here for a moment and see what else wants to join us in this very, very basic reading. All right, hang in there, Divine Masculine. This is why I don't shuffle on camera. I have tiny little hands. It's just a mess. We have Soulcraft. Well, here we're getting insight into the ascension journey. This is it. This is what it looks like. You're on it. You're going to be brought into Soulcraft and learning about your soul name. And can we have one more? Is there one more in here that wants to come out? Yeah. Beautiful. Joy. Isn't that lovely? Because this is very much about these beautiful, beautiful energies. The dolphin and the whale. Joy. That's gorgeous. Okay, so we have this. You're being supported from Source in coming into a full awakening of the joy and the love that is always available to you when you're ready to receive it. So we'll put this here for Source. And I think for Soulcraft, this feels to me like it's aligned with the feminine because she's very much been working on this for a long time. Before men took birth away from women, took herbal medicine away from women, women were practicing the soulcraft that was always available through the divine intelligence of our planet Gaia to help us experience life here in this dimension more easily. Now, for soul name, I feel this is appropriate for the divine masculine. As you are waking up, you're maybe going to have the wonderful experience of going into meditation and asking your higher self, what is my soul name, or what soul family do I belong to? What soul name would my soul group know me by? That's a frequency, it's a resonance, and it can be translated into a name. Okay. And just for fun, I am going to shuffle these guys up. This is my artwork. These are my Angel Bee guidance cards. Very simple. Let's see if there's anything that wants to come out here for this now. Whoops, almost. Not quite. Let's try it again. Have one card, please. Alrighty. Do another one. Not yet. Alright, I'm going to shuffle them, and see what we've got going on here. See what the resonance is that they're going to pick up. And then I'll do one more side shuffle. And if one doesn't pop out, I'll just take one from the top. And I just have such small hands that the shuffling is such a nuisance. Oh, no, my, I don't think we went all of those. Let's see what we've got here. Well, we'll go with this one. Connect with Gaia. I think that's always an excellent notion. So we'll put that here. And just for fun, what's this one? Yeah, well, I don't know. This one is timeline merge. So maybe there's some more information here. And these cards are wanting to let us know that because of this nastiness that happened last night, we may very well be on our way to another timeline merge. Yes, and that could be a soul group task. All right, these were the cards that sort of fell over. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and please do like and share. I so appreciate it when I get any support. Thank you to my new subscribers. I've had a couple of new people jump on this week, which has been so exciting for me, because I'll tell you what, I'm basically sitting here talking to myself. Which, if you think about it, is really a bit strange. But, oh, on the bottom of this deck we have Be the Miracle, which I really like. I don't know what the front of that card looks like. Yeah, it's a Gaia card. This is my Gaia deck. These cards represent messages from Gaia herself, I feel. And the others are just what they are. All right, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, peace and blessings. And do you, be you, love you. Co-create with you, with your higher self, with Gaia and with Source. Bye.